Hunting is no easy feat. It's not a lifestyle for the weak-willed. It's a battle of wits, a dance between predator and prey, where success is not always announced by the echo of a rifle shot or the whistle of an arrow slicing through the air. It's about the relentless pursuit, the growth that transpires through grit, perseverance, and the profound lessons we learn along the way. Join first-time hunter Jecerey and I as we stalk the elusive Sambar deer in the wilds of Victoria. I hunt animals in the pursuit of life. Life lived and life taken. I believe it's through this dance with nature and the wild places that we truly live, connect, and grow. I'm Chris Waters, the Australian Huntsman, and these are my stories. So, we've just arrived. It's about 7:30 and the sun's just about to break, but it is really misty, as you can see. It's good. The wind is in our face. That's good. Especially if you're new, is what your feet are doing. You just want to make sure that you avoid standing on any sticks or like loose gravel that's going to make crunching sounds. So you always need to be thinking about your feet. Now, you don't need to move fast, you can move quite slowly when you're hunting. But if you stand on a stick at the wrong time, it can ruin a hunt, and the animal that you're pursuing can disappear into the bush without you even realising. So a lot of new hunters think they never see game animals and they don't know why. That's one of the reasons why they're out there. Unfortunately, the wind is a bit swirly, changing directions really quickly, which is not ideal, but the fog is starting to break up, which is good. This is a great example of fresh Sambar poo or scat. You can tell it's fresh when it has this thin layer of slime around it. Now, depending on the weather, deer scat that's older than a few hours will lose this slime and start to dry out, making it harder to break apart. As this happens, the inside will start to become grainy and lose its softness and moisture. You can tell it's deer scat because of its unique pill-like shape that often has a subtle nipple on the top, almost like a soft serve ice cream, but a little bit more subtle. Given Sambar are a large deer, it makes sense therefore that their scat is also larger than smaller species like fallow, but it has the same overall shape. So literally, that animal that was over there that did the poo is coming down here, and it's skid down this hill. You can see the dirt that's been misplaced. You can't see like really defined footprints, but you can see the dirt that is ripped up. And if it's been ripped up and it's sliding, it means it's moving quickly, and which essentially means that we bumped it. It smelt us. It got up quickly, finished off its booze, moved down, slid down here, kept going. Between the gap of those two trees, there is a Sambar. I think she's about 40 or 50 metres away. It's right through there. One tree, one tree, one tree. You see that? Let me put down my pack. I'll get my tripod out. Then you can spot her and I'll take a shot. I think she's gone. Yeah, no, she's gone. So we just had our first bit of action. It was a Sambar height, bedded 48 metres over here. And we just spotted her. And it was just kind of her upper torso, she was facing towards us. And got the rifle ready. Just right behind the camera got ready. We just couldn't quite get her on camera. And I didn't want to take the shot until we had her on camera. But she was very generous with the amount of time that she did give us. That gives you an idea of how quiet deer are. We were 48 metres from it. I think the sound of the zipper getting the tripod out for the camera spooked her. And she didn't get up and just like explode out of the bush. She just calmly stood up and just walked away. And by the time I got my binoculars back up to have a look, she was already gone. And you don't even hear them disappear. That's what's really frustrating for new hunters, is they feel like they walk through the bush and they don't see anything. Therefore they assume that there's nothing there. Further down into the basin. Hopefully the wind settles down a bit anyway, so but we'll just have to watch that, because that's not good. Australian Hunters Club, best club in Australia. Speaking of the Australian Hunters Club, before we go any further, I want to stop and personally invite you to join, like me, as a member of the club. We are one of Australia's fastest growing hunting clubs with members in every state and territory. Through our club, you can go in the draw to win professional hunts and hunting gear every month, find and connect with other local members through our brand new members directory, attend events, join other members on their planned hunts, even get discounts on leading hunting brands and online Australian hunting stores. You can, like me, join as a member or learn more by heading over to australianhunters.com.au. Then you can come back and watch the rest of the video. So we're going to make our way across this little gully here where these ferns are. And basically this is the intersection of two different spurs. So a spur is like a finger that comes out of the mountain. So there's a spur that comes from this side of the mountain like this, and a spur that comes from this side of the mountain like this, and where they intersect creates a gully or a valley. And generally that's the wettest point on the spur or on the mountain, these gullies, which is why it's full of brackens, because all the water comes down them. So you know you've picked a good path through the bracken when you kind of circle around, and then you see a footprint in the exact same place that you put yours. It's Sambar, but it's moving in the opposite direction. Given our luck hadn't changed, I decided it was worth doing something different and changing things up. And I've had this new deer caller, Sambar caller in particular, from H2K Hunting Calls for quite a while now. I haven't yet used it. They're actually a small Australian company. Paul hand makes every single one of these deer calls, so I thought it was worth giving it a crack. If you are interested in checking them out, you can check out H2K Hunting Calls on Instagram. Paul didn't pay me to give him a shout out, just wanted to do it. It's a deer bed. Just here off the side of a game trail. Because the game trail comes from that way, runs all the way through here, and then sit here, and then it continues down that way. How daring are you? That was so frustrating. Ledger was just here, standing here, just sitting and waiting, and I heard a funny sound. And then there was about 5 or 6, a small family unit of Sambar just over here. Just went straight through. They smelt us immediately, just didn't have a chance. Couldn't even get them on camera. I was literally saying to Jecerey as well, I'm like, give it 5 more minutes. The wind is up our butt. Like it's gonna, anything ahead of us is just gonna smell us. Give it 5 more minutes of this direction, then we'll just stop. And then that happens. That's hunting though. That's hunting. In the whirlwind of this fast-paced life, it's all too easy to lose sight of the strange times we find ourselves in. A time where, with the click of a button, we can summon almost any imaginable item to be delivered promptly to our doorstep within a week. A time where we can traverse great distances, propelled through the skies or along the vast network of asphalt that crisscrosses the globe. There is a danger that the convenience and ease of this life might ensnare us in a deceptive web of entitlement and false security if we're not cautious. Even though we didn't have success today, I'm glad for the humbling experience. It's good to be harshly reminded that some things are not supposed to be easy, that some things shouldn't be easy, that there is value in the struggle, meaning in the striving, and growth for the hunter who is willing to sacrifice and learn. I was reminded of this when I saw Jecerey struggling to climb the hills today. His eyes revealed it all, the strain and the toil, the sheer exhaustion. However, as he conquered that final summit, a transformation took place. A glimmer of excitement, joy and satisfaction danced within his gaze. Even though we didn't shoot a deer today, there was value and satisfaction in the experience. Value for Jecerey, value for me, and hopefully value for you. Yet, in the midst of nature's unforgiving instruction, there are rare moments when she loosens her hold at the 11th hour, tantalizing you with a beguiling display, a mere taste, an invitation to embrace the challenge once more. I'll be able to, because the second I hop out of the car, it will bolt. See, his tail's gone up?
Yeah, there's another one. There. Oh, yep, they're gone.
So that's the fawn, and that's the mum behind. See what she's doing with her neck?
Yeah.
It's classic Sambar behaviour. She's trying to figure out what you are.
Wow.
And the second that we open the door, she'll be gone. So she wants to go. See the tail's up again?
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard to get good with this window. Right,
That's right, they're going anyway.
Yeah. Well, captured something. A bit foggy, but I captured it. Wow.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Oh wow.
There you go.
There you go. Oh.